Well, there's one there. Well, hi. If there's anyone there, is there anyone there? So look, uh, four, four people. That's okay. Four's better than three, isn't it? Just a quick live. I'm hoping it works. Just I've reset up all my kit. Um, not sure if everything works. Been update after update. So just sort of make sure before I start on a Tuesday night or something that it actually does work. So that would be one good thing. So there's Shrek. Hi, Shrek. Obviously, hi, Daniel. He's right at the top. And hi, Craig, as well. Nice to see Craig. One thing that is apparent, just looking at the screen, this lighting's awful. But I look like I've been in Spain for a month looking at this, but hopefully it's all okay. New pad mark. Yeah, it is Shrek. Yeah, I've moved into a bungalow, so I'm no longer upstairs in my little spare room. I'm now on the same level in a spare room. This is going to be, it's hard for you to see, but this is going to be like my office, really. I haven't unpacked fully yet, but behind me it is going to be like I'm going to have my like some shelving there or some cabinets to put my files and stuff in. So and obviously I've got a window to contend with. I'm not sure if that's a help or a hindrance, really, that window, but we shall see. Before I had the camera like in front of me, and the wall was literally, I could touch it dead behind. So I had to have, in fact, the headrest of this chair used to hit the wall sometimes. So I had to have a green screen, otherwise it just looked like I was on top of the camera. But I've got quite a bit of room, as you can see behind me now. There's a fair way to that other wall. Let's move this pad down. What's he put there? New pad, yeah. Peter, hi Peter. Peter247. You need a hugly light. What do you mean a hugly light? You mean a handsome light, surely. Says you've fallen down the stairs when you nip to the kitchen. Well, exactly. And I've got bungalow legs now. So, no more going up the stairs. Digital gold, what a surprise. Lovely, nice to see digital gold. Digital gold, that's Bitcoin, isn't it? Peter Tufa, I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm very well. It's been a bit of a testing time, moving house. I've now got my mother's house on the market to sell as well because she's in a nursing home, as a lot of you know. But she's not very good. So, it's all, there's been a lot going on. And even though the place I've bought is brand new, there's still loads to do, like no windows. I only put the blind up Saturday. So I couldn't, with an open window or, it's just there's too much light. I put the camera on, it looked awful. But yeah, loads to do. But, a lot of it also is done, like the kitchen's all there. So there's nothing major to do. Shrek, well, I bought a beauty light and it don't work on me. Well, no, that would be a funny size light, wouldn't it, Shrek, really? Craig, glad to see you doing well. Yeah, thanks, Craig. I am. I mean, I don't know. I suppose that another reason I want to touch base with people, hopefully there's a few that come on. There's about 15 now. Is really, where do we go with this channel? Do you know what I mean? Because it was always supposed to be like a bit of a chat, a bit like going to the pub and having a chat. And that's nice. That's what I want. But I kind of got a bit demoralized when YouTube wiped all my videos. So all the reviews I've done over the years teaching people how to use things, and it's quite obvious they don't want vaping, but if they leave the lives alone, I'm happy to do them. But it is hard on your own, and I like doing it with someone, and perhaps more about that in a little while, in a minute or two, if there's a few more people come on. Bootiern, hi Bootiern, stream quality updated. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? So perhaps you can tell me if the stream is okay. I know the lighting's bad, but I can fix that. I can do something with that. But the other part of here is the broadband was appalling. So I've had to get, Laurie will love this, her mate Elon. I had to get Starlink because I couldn't have streamed with the broadband that was here. I'm right in the sticks. Oh, there's Laurie. I'm in trouble. Shrek, you need a light by the camera shining towards you as well. You look like you just come back from Delhi. Exactly, I look like I've been to Spain for a month. What about these blinds if I shut them down? See if that helps at all. No? Oh, does it? Is that any better? Just tell me if that's any better. Laurie, just want you to know I care about you all, and Mark never stopped doing it. Oh, bless you, Laurie. Let's put that. That's worth putting on the screen, isn't it? And it came on. Look at that. And that's the point, Laurie. I care about everyone as well. Genuinely care. And I've met a lot of lovely people, doing these streams. And when I had a message, lovely message from Nathan the other day, and I haven't had a phone call with him yet. I do want that, but the message was, Nathan's got a way he can put into words what he actually feels, which not all of us can do. But he was saying that don't stop, Mark. Do what you enjoy. Keep doing it. You're doing it for your enjoyment and for the people that watch you. And it's true. I am. I never did it to get, 500,000 subscribers because I was never going to. But there is a certain base of people that do like to see it. I'm sure they do. Just notice my chain's dangling. I look like Mr. T. I'll tuck it in. So thanks, Laurie. That's a lovely comment. Good, Daniel Bino. Good to see you, Mark. Don't give up. Lovely. Thanks, Daniel. Stream okay. Well, that's all right then. So that's the main thing. I can actually function here and do a stream through the Starlink thing. So that's okay. Wow, Shrek. They haven't wiped mine, just hit 3,000 subscribers yesterday. Well done on that, Shrek. That's brilliant. I know you've been plugging away with your reviews and channel for a long, long time, but they literally wiped nearly my whole channel off overnight. I was like, oh, it's horrible to see. I haven't really had time to go on YouTube and do a lot of, watching of vape channels. There's some that I would want to watch anyway, but, I haven't really seen that much. I know Nathan seems to be doing more on his pipes, which, fair enough. Do what you enjoy, and that's clearly what he's doing. 1080p stream stable, Mark. All other lives were 720. Oh, okay. So that's even better then. Oh, well, that's interesting. Laurie, can't stay because my nephew's here. Well, okay, Laurie, bless you. Thanks for just dropping in. That's nice. That was the whole idea of this, just to touch base with a lot of the people. Lecky blinds. Yeah, I didn't know what to buy, and I did. I bought a Lecky blind. Shrek, I did. These Venetian blinds, I had a set at my old place, and I used to fight with the bloody things trying to get them to shut. So they don't go up and down Lecky; they just tilt Lecky. So it's quite nice. They're really good actually, and not overly expensive either. Stream's all good on my side of town. Digital Gold, great. Jolly good. Laurie, we all need you, Mark, and this group is fabulous. Yeah, we've got our little WhatsApp group. I did put a message in this morning, and it's it's Bank Holiday Monday, so people have got other things to do, family to see, and things of that sort. But yeah, I put a comment about a new product and nothing, no one. And normally, see, that's a sign of the times. People would have been all over stuff like that, like a rash. But at the minute, have people bought what they want? Are they interested? It's probably more now about just keeping the community, if you like, going and keeping the conversation open, as opposed to reviewing products. Even if I reviewed them or did a build online, which I can do, I'm happy to do the odd build online, especially if someone says I've bought something and I'm struggling, then happy to do that. And they probably won't wipe that, so that's probably a good idea of something to do. I did find a lot of really old, obsolete stuff when I moved, and things that are still in original boxes are years old. Shrek, your face is a brighter shade of red now. The blinds are shut. Looks better. Okay, good. So I'll keep the blinds shut then. Perhaps I'll put a blind here. I know I've got a light on the floor, but it's a cheap light. It's not the light I should have, and that would probably not be right either. But I'll get the lighting right, and we'll have it adjusted right in the end. What about if I lift that up a bit? Oops. Hang on, folks. No, that's worse. Chuck it on the floor. I'll do the lighting when I got time. I didn't see it pop up. No, it's just literally a last minute thing. Over the bank holiday, I've been doing a bit of cutting the grass and things of that sort. And I've had the table set up, which is the cleanest and clearest it's ever been. And I quite liked where I'd got the cameras as well. And the microphone's up there. That's nicely. The whole thing seems a bit nicer laid out. Perhaps, I hope, when the lighting's done, a bit more natural as well. I'm not so on top of the screen. I've got a cup of tea here as well. Mustn't let that get cold. But I suppose we ought to try the table cam. Let's give that a go. At the minute, it's just on a white. There you go. So the table cam, that works. That's pretty nice as well. That's easy to show. See the scratches there. Just a mod. The mod I'm using, or setup I'm using today, is the Ed Danny. Lovely mod. DNA 60C with the Diplomat direct lung, or RDL, on top, with the mouth to lung pins in it, 1.3 pin. Been using this for weeks. It is my daily at the minute. There you go, DNA 60C. Nice to be able to put a screen on without the green screen. Show everyone. Oh, the other thing I'm using, I've literally just put these on the site as well. I have had them a week or two. This is the Cyber GT. So it is a pod, if I can get it out. It takes a pod Just, whoops, fill it up at the side. For taking the dog for a walk and stuff. It's brilliant. Tiny, look. Tiny, and it's a 2,400 mAh battery. So enjoying that as well. Take that off screen. So hopefully that worked. That transferred. What I could see, you could see. There you go. Where did I get to? Been busy working at the moment. Not had much time to watch much. And also saving for Expo in May. Right, so Shrek's off to Expo. Dum dum dum. Just Josh, afternoon to you. Oh. Anyone hear that? Winston. Scratchy. I'll call him Scratchy. Come and say hello. Come on. Let me come back. Come on up here. There you go. Winston said hello. You're a great goon, aren't you? You're a goon. Right, good boy. Don't you get? I know. Damn. Good boy. He's loving this place as well. Really likes it. So it's nice. There's plenty of beautiful walks around here. Daniel, Nature About the Lives have always been great. Plus, you can. I don't know what he's doing. Plus, you can ask some of the community directly if they're interested in certain new things, like them new DNA mods. They look awesome. White Juma, for me. Yeah, they are. They're very nice looking mods. They're not coming until 6th of May, so we've got a bit of time. But they're basically a side by side. Really, really nice with a DNA 60C chip. Predictive text. Yeah, I've been talking with Yorkshire Bogan a lot. Just Josh. And just Josh. Oh, right, I'm with you. Just, yeah, with you. Peter247, looking for an old Boromod DNA 30 or something. I found some old billet boxes as well when I moved. I don't think they're in here. Yeah, I mean, we've got the Raggers. They're tremendous value, I think. But so that's a new one for very little money. When you think of the old billet boxes and the money all that stuff was, you know, everything has come right down in price now, hasn't it? Aspire. That's not the side by side Shrek. It's an Ed. We'll put it that way. Peter meant a billet box. Yeah, I found some. They're new, but they're old stock. If you know what I mean. I found some that I had some I didn't realise I had. Put it that way. Aiden Vet, Aiden and Aiden. Vaping with Vic will only do a live on YouTube. All his reviews, he now uses Rumble. Maybe you could consider doing the same. Yeah, I did do one on Rumble. Yeah, I don't know. Possibly. Yeah, possibly is the way forward. Rumble's, it's okay. It's just not as, you know, I think we all like YouTube, really, don't we? But if they don't like us, fair enough. I've had this mug a couple of years now. 40. Like 20 years. Here comes the woofer on the laminate floor. No, I haven't got any laminate floor. There's carpet in here, but he was scratching his neck, and I thought, well, you'll all hear that. The door's shut at the moment. How's the dog doing? But he's brilliant. He's doing really well. He's like I say, he's loving living here. Some lovely walks. It's tremendous, really. I am more in the more rural than I will, or it's not more rural. It's about the same, but it's quieter, a lot quieter. The last place I had a farm dead opposite, and they used to farm machinery used to clank in and out of there, and the neighbours were more on me than they are here. They were closer, so here I've got a bigger distance between me and a neighbour, so that's nice as well. Gotta love Winston. You have indeed. Yeah, he's still goes to work me every day. Where I am, he is. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Vic has been fully demonetized on YouTube. I haven't, never wanted it, so I've never monetized this channel. That was never, it's never about making money off YouTube for me. Never was. I always thought if I didn't monetize it, they'd leave me alone. But clearly that's not a thing either. They don't do that. I'd be interested to know. Let me have a look round. Look, Peter. I'm sure they're not here. I'll put them in a box somewhere. Leave it with me, Peter, and if I can. I think there's various colours there, sort of black, red, green, all sorts. But leave it with me, and I'll see if I can sort you out a billet box. Or it's an SXK billet box, but yeah. Billet box used to proper elitist item. Yeah, it was. But as a lot of mainline companies have jumped on the wagon, prices dropped. Yeah, I remember trying. Well, I have got an authentic billet box as well, but I remember trying to buy one. Oh, just as soon as you hit the button, they're all gone. You couldn't get one. Above the clouds, lovely, nice to see you. Popped in on a bank holiday. Yeah, it's just a test, just to make sure stuff worked, which it seems to. So it's good. I've got to sort this lighting out. This lighting's awful. I had another light that so I've only got a 60-watt bulb or the LED equivalent up there. I had a proper light that I used to use, which flooded down on me, which was nice. But I can see that, yeah, I caught the sun a bit, but not this much. I look a bit, like I've been at Delhi, someone said. Nature vote, then billet box, a new old stock, Peter. So, right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's messaged. Did I hear billet box? Got another bridge coming as well. It's the Recavate one, but it's the 415 for the billet box. They're coming, so they're ordered, and won't be here yet. I think they come with the same order on about the 6th of May. I'm sleepy. Daniel's sleepy. And Jacob. I suppose it's Jacob or Jacob. Jacob. That's not his spelled Jacob. Jacob. I'll go Jacob. Hi, anyway. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, it's only 12. I didn't expect many because it was just a 5-minute warning sort of quick message and quick test on YouTube. Murray. Hey Mark, good to see you. Let's put that on the screen. I saw that the DLC version of the Diplomat RDL is forthcoming. Will you be getting them in? I've ordered them. As soon as they arrive, they'll be forwarded on to me. The order's in, along with some other stuff from Centenary. So, yep, they're definitely coming. There won't be massive numbers. I think they're quite sought after, Murray. So there's been a lot of interest in them, but I'll definitely have them anyway. And I've ordered a few, so as long as you don't leave it a couple of weeks, I think you'll be all right. You'll be fine. So just on on another note, Mark Trigwell, nice to see you in chat as well. What we want, or what you want, just read Daniel's comment. I'll just put it on the screen, so it's quite funny. Usually, I always get these things wrong, don't I? It's what you want, really, and whether you want me, I suppose. And I'm happy to do, especially, like every couple of weeks or something on a Tuesday night. I'm happy to do that, but I really did find it a bit of a struggle in the end when it was just me. And what do you talk about? There's nothing new. It just wasn't like it used to be. There was new stuff coming. There was things to debate. There was always things coming. And when it's just my conversation, I don't want to get samey and boring and talk about the same thing week in, week out. If there's two of us, that makes life a lot easier. You can kind of pick a topic, even if it's not always vaping related. And, I'm often doing random things, but, which I can talk about, and you might find quite amusing. One thing springs to mind, but I'll talk about that another time. And I loved having Rosie on the channel live as well. I'm not sure quite how much to say here, but I can tell you Rosie's been very ill indeed. And it's not my place to chat about, or to sort of talk about it without her, not permission, without her approval, really. And I know at one point she did say you can tell people, it's fine, and but to start with, she said she wasn't happy. Rosie, if you're watching, I hope you're well. I haven't heard from you for a little while. I have been thinking about you. I hope you're well. And it'd be nice if you got in touch. And also, if you are looking to say, do you know what, I'd quite like to do that, take my mind off stuff, you are so welcome to come on this show and as my guest, regular guest on here. And that would, I think, be better for the channel. And I think it would serve everyone well. But if you're not keen to do that, then I fully understand that as well. Fully understand. So I don't want to, go on too much about Rosie's illness. If she wants me to tell you, I'll happily tell people, but we'll leave it at that for now. But hopefully, Rosie, you will watch this. Maybe not now, but you will at some point. And I really hope that you've got better and you'll continue to do so. What about Daniel? What about going back to your roots and having a different guest say every other week? Maybe suggestions from chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to have guests, but it didn't always work out well, Daniel, did it? Depending on who you pick. There was good guests and bad guests, I'll say. Let's just leave it at that. Didn't always go well, but for the main part, I enjoyed it, to be honest. Shrek, I've stopped doing lives due to work. I couldn't commit to a set time in the week, but these days things are becoming more balanced. Yeah, I mean, I've been the same, Shrek. I've had a lot on my plate. I've got a very sick mother. I saw her yesterday. No, Saturday I saw her. Yeah, it was Saturday. I couldn't remember Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, she's really not good. She got really bad dementia. She called me dad. She thinks I'm a dad now. And, it's gut wrenching. Every time I go, in one way, I don't even want to go, but in another way, I owe it to her to go. So I go. Every Saturday or Sunday, I go, normally a Saturday. But it's always in your mind, and it's not, I try and make it as pleasurable as I can for her. And most weeks she's pleased to see me. I'm a happy face and she's pleased. But it's not always, it's not always a pleasurable experience for me. Dementia is a horrible, horrible thing. Really is. Daniel, true. Maybe we vet them better this time. I don't know if anyone come for an interview, would they? Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if anyone's got any thoughts. Even if you watch this, you're not watching it live now. You watch it after the event, and you got any ideas or comments or something constructive. You think, oh, this will help, and I'd enjoy it, or whatever. Put it in the comments. Please let us hear from you, because if it doesn't, this will dwindle. This channel will dwindle because I'm not going to give up all my time and effort if no one wants it. There's no point. But if people want it, sometimes as well, even though I sometimes think, oh, no, I can't tonight, and then I do a live, all of a sudden I think, do you know, I'm really pleased I did. It was like a tonic I needed. It does sometimes. It makes me feel better sometimes as well. So selfishly, I enjoy it. I think I've got a dog that wants to get out. He gets hot. 1 second. Come on in, you. Go on. Good lad. I'll let you go. Just so you can see, there's camera still going. Yeah. So there's plenty of room now to get to the back wall behind me. A lot more than there was. So yeah, room for lighting, room for whatever else to make things better. I've got a load of crap there. I've been very careful with what the angle. No, the angle of the camera is now dead ahead of me. Yes, the screen looks probably like it's to the left of you, but it's to the right of me. So, but hopefully it's a more natural look. I could bring myself up bigger, but I don't think you need to see that. Face for radio and all the rest of it. Really am enjoying this RDL with the mouth to lung pins. I've kind of tweaked how I build it now as well. I was putting 2 bits of extra cotton in each side. I'm not anymore. I'll probably do a live build of it again pretty soon. But I'm basically putting the main cotton through, pulling it to the side, and then 1 bit in each side, and that just works flawlessly for me. Brilliant. Daniel, so do you wear pants under that desk then? The rumours were right. Oh, you do wear pants? Yeah, I do. I don't sit here in the buff or just wearing underpants. I don't actually have any. Boxers all the way. Right, so there's probably not that many watching. 29. So has anyone got any other thoughts while I'm live that you want to share, or something you might think might be useful? I think you'd probably have typed them if there was. Some of you are probably doing other things and just got this on the background. So, I understand that is a bank holiday Monday. I'm asking a lot. But yeah, it'd be nice to hear. So this is what I mean. You do a live, the chat stops. What do I talk about? What is that? I'll talk about something else that I've done. This will make people laugh, I'm sure. Flies. I hate flies. Absolutely hate flies. And I saw a thing on YouTube about this. It's called a slither. It's made by Bugger Salt. And it's basically an air pistol that shoots salt. So it's like a 12 bore of salt that shoots the fly. I thought I've got to have one of them. So tried to buy one, and of course we're not responsible adults in this country. We can't have such things. You can buy the standard one, but the one that works with CO2 gas canisters, we can't have here. But it is based on another pistol, so I found a workaround, and I've been using that, and it's it's turned an annoyance for me into a lot of sport. So, bang, they don't get away. They're easy. And Daniel, no, we are not discussing rockets. 100% we are not. And you know we're not. You know it wouldn't be rockets. Digital Gold. I'm in the pub having a pint of neck oil. That is actually a beer, isn't it? Neck oil. I'm just listening in the pub garden. Well, how lovely is that? How lovely is that? The weather's not brilliant here, which is why I decided that I'd do a bit of website work. I've added, as I said, these little Aspire GTs. They're like 18 quid. Cheap as chips, really, isn't it? The pods are decent. It's a mouth to lung. And there was some stock I had that I hadn't added to the site, Nick shots and things like that. I've also got the salt shots now. Decided to get them. I've been asked by a few people, can I get them? So I've got them. And the 100% VG Nick shots are also back in stock. And that's another thing that people were keen that I got. So, they're back in stock as well. It's pushing down in Wakefield. It always is, isn't it, in Wakefield? Always raining there. That's my opinion. So I wonder how we can get this light any better. I've got another thing here. See if I can get that going. I don't know if it's in here. Oh, here we are. Years ago, I bought this. It's supposed to be for videos, and it was pretty expensive. I never really used it. I almost thought about putting it on eBay to sell it. Right, so this is it's like a Darth Vader. So, but where do you stand it? I don't think I could put up with that. Let's try it right at the front. Is that... Oh, let's move forward. This chair sticks in the carpet. Is that any better? Perhaps someone could tell me if that works, if that's any better. Shrek, come on, you're the light expert. Help me out. Let's put that up there. So, from what I can see, that makes me look less deli-fied. So I'll wait till I hear that. I think that looks better. Maybe we cracked it. How easy would that be? I know what Daniel would want. He'd want all my LEDs. I'm teasing Daniel. But that looks better to me. Pointed at the wall in front of you or the ceiling. Yeah, but the wall, will that work? Oh, Jacob, perfect. So if I pointed at the wall, it's not really doing a lot, is it? Although it does soften. Put it there. That does soften it. Daniel's right. He's not stupid, Daniel. When it comes to light, he does. He's got knowledge. He does know. That looks better as well, doesn't it? Which one? Pointed at the wall, folks, or pointed at me? More at me. Personally, I prefer it pointed at the wall. So Jacob said perfect, but that was when it was aiming at me. I think the other thing as well, I see it sometimes, that you see the reflection of the lights in people's glasses, and I can see that in mine. Which light is that coming from? So that one. Yeah, it is. That is that light. Let's go more at the wall. That's right at the wall, that is. It's a bit of a dreamy old live, isn't it? But once we get things right, that'll be a lot easier. No, so the wall stops with, yeah, glasses, exactly what I said, Dan, yeah. So, stops it on the glasses. I'll take the glasses off. I don't know if that's quite bright enough. It needs something else, a bit more. But you're spot on what you say about the wall. Maybe a bit of half and half. This has got different brightnesses as well. I think it's on full. Yeah, it is. Or I could turn it down. Hang on. And aim it more at me, but down. How clever is that? They do put the switch to how much power you have on the opposite side. Definitely better. Still looks natural at the wall, but maybe not bright enough. Yeah, that's what I thought, Murray. Let's turn it right up again. So that's on high, as full as it will go. Oh, come on. Stay still. There. It's definitely better though, isn't it? 100% better. I'll get the lighting right. What about this one at the wall as well? This is just a cheap, very cheap light. Let's see if I can fudge it behind here. Bear with, guys. Hang on. Ooh. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? That's behind the PC. Yeah, tell me what you think of that. So it's literally coming off the wall. You can't see the wall there, obviously, because it's... And I have got another light over in that corner, which you can see there. But what's that like? Sorry, it takes much time over lighting, but there's nothing worse, is there? When if you're talking on YouTube, you think, God, it's awful lighting. It does make a difference. So can you see you can see the mod quite nicely as well. Highlights it, doesn't it? Hold it like that. Yep, it shows the mod quite nicely. Yep, now turn the first one directly at the wall as it's reflecting. Well, it is nearly. Hang on. That's directly at the wall. So there's no reflection now, shouldn't be. Murray says, spot on with a thumbs up. I'll take that. Yeah, it does make me look a little less Indian. I thought, good God, I'm dark there. Well, I think we're almost there with the lighting. Just a bit of a tweak, and I think we'll be quite good, won't we? I think it'll be all right. And like I say, we can see all the mods quite nicely. Shows everything up. That one as well. Yep. It's not all reflecting the light, which is nice. I'm about sitting where I should be. I think that, yep, perfect for now. Right, I'll take that. I'll take that, Daniel. Thank you. That looks better. Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to sign off now and let you all enjoy your bank holiday. Please have a think about what I've said. And any comments underneath this video, I think you can still write a comment on a live, can't you? I'm sure you can. It'd be nice to hear your thoughts. All right. So until next time, it won't be long. I will do a live. It'll be a Tuesday night as it was before. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe the Tuesday after. I'll do a live there. And we'll perhaps do a live build or something and see if we can get a guest on, and get it all going again. Because it would be nice, wouldn't it? I still love my vaping, and I'm sure a lot of you do, but it's kind of, we all know it's lost its impact as it was, but there's still, we're still all hobbyists and interested. So yeah, we'll take that. All right then, folks, Boudillon, thumbs up for you as well, sir. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your input on this little live video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.